I swear, if this is another joke. That music isn't my imagination, is it? I was just joking. I never asked for this. The honking of the trumpet slowly got closer and closer. Sissel and I held together in the corner of the kitchen in silent terror. Hello everyone, welcome back to Repeat. Now after the 4-minute episode of Owen's End, we are going right into Sissel's beginning. I'm gonna have to find it. Because I don't think oh yeah, here it is. Alright, so we left off on Owen's route where we lost literally an hour of recording time to Owen's route being over in like a millisecond. So we are here, we are back, and we are playing more Repeat. Today we're starting Sissel's route. Have not touched it. I have no idea what we're going into, but hopefully we can get some more theories and such off this, so let's get right into it right now. My thoughts instantly went to Sissel. He acts tough and angry, but there's a vulnerable side to him that I just can't ignore. It's decided then. I'll be there for Sissel. Speaking of which, where was the guy? I can't be there for him if I can't find him. Time to go search. About half an hour crawled before I remembered something vitally important. My sense of direction sucks utter ass, in a bad way. Curse my incompetence, how the hell am I gonna find Sissel? I guess I could just call him, but what would I say? Hey man, where are you? Oh, nothing, I just crave your warm embrace and want to spend the rest of the day stuck to you like a baby koala. Yeah, that's what I'll say. That'll work out, yeah. What's this about baby koalas? Sup, Jenny, my homegirl? I leaped to find Jenny staring at me as I grew a second head. Jenny, what are you doing here? I was about to ask you the same thing. Why were you mumbling to yourself and wandering around the courtyard like a last puppy? I was looking for Sissel actually. Got an idea where he is? Aw, is it because you crave his warm embrace? Shit, you heard that? It was hard not to. You mumble pretty loudly. This is how I mumble, guys. I hate that guy down the street. God, he's so up. Anywho, Sissel is probably the one in the office signing up for the contest tomorrow. Contest? What contest? You don't know? Sissel's participating in something. Sissel's participating in, okay. Sissel's participating in the Generius Culinary Arts Contest. It's half the reason why he's even studying out here. The winner of the contest receives a massive scholarship and tons of offers from culinary colleges around the country. Wow, I didn't know he was so passionate about baking. Jenny chewed her index finger while lost in thought. This could be his biggest chance to get accepted into a decent college, too. A lot is weighing on this contest, so you better show up and cheer him on in the preliminary rounds tomorrow. Sissel needs all the support he can get. Can do. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go find him right now. Thanks for the tip, Jenny. Good luck to you, too. She waved her arms goofily hugging motion. Feel the koala, be the koala. I probably left before my humiliation crippled me further. Man. Great. Hey look, it's a invisible person. The office was mostly empty at this hour. Most of the teachers had scrambled home as soon as their shift ended. As expected, Miss Clarice was the exception. I found her and Sissel waddling through a pile of paperwork in the corner of her office. Now you want to sign here, Mrs. Sissel, to allow scholarship offers to be mailed to you. Right here? Yes. Miss Clarice gave a hearty chuckle as she shuffled the papers about. I remember it like it was yesterday when you climbed to my granddaughter's window and begged her to teach you how to read. Yeah, then you chased me out with a broom. But you came back, and look how far you've gotten since then. You managed to make a good impression in this contest. I'm sure you'll catch the attention of many recruiters. I'm not sure how a homeless kid dressed in rags is going to make a good impression. Sissel, you don't give yourself enough credit. It's a good thing that your friends are here to provide support, even if they're particularly nosy and you've learned the ancient art of knocking on doors. Isn't that right, Jayke? How's your day going, everybody? Cosmic Wave 5 here. I jumped and stumbled inside the office, awkwardly. Oh, hi! I was just, seeing how Sissel's doing and whatnot. Yeah, great excuses. Jayke? What are you doing here? I'm breathing, obviously. I'm breathing. Oh no, it's another text response. Okay, guess I'm gonna have to do more nose diving here. Static buzzed through my mind as brain activity suddenly flattened. Oh, nothing. I just craved your warm embrace and want to spend the rest of the day stuck to you like a baby koala. Yes, that response is the best. Are you high right now? Anyway, Forget I said that. My voice pitched several octaves higher than I tried to change the subject. Anyway. Alright. So what's this contest all about? Well, it's pretty much a baking contest with fancy themes. I bake and try to impress a few judges, then I get judged. And probably fail. Cecil, we discussed that already. Keep your chin up and self-esteem even higher. This self-deprecation isn't good for your health. I say that to so many people on a daily basis, it's sad. But just look at me. I'm a raggedy kid who hasn't completed preschool, and I'll be competing against rich-ass kids who are coming from around the country. How am I supposed to even compare? I placed a comforting hand on Cecil's shoulder, and he relaxed somewhat. Come on, Cecil, you'll do fine. Don't let the pre-performance anxiety get to you. Huh, easier said than done. True. Miss Corey tapped her chin thoughtfully. She peered across the office walls. Do not think it is impossible, Cecil. You are not the first one to face such odds. What do you mean? I remember a contest winner about 20 years ago with a similar background to you. She was a student of mine, actually. She pointed at a dusty golden trophy hidden away on top of the bookshelf. Jake, be a dear and grab that for me, will you? I mumbled reluctantly as I crawled into a chair. Sure, tell the clumsy one to climb up there. Real nice plan. I stood on my toes and straightened my arms to try to grab the dusty trophy. Ack! Yep. Good news, I got the trophy. Bad news, I fell. More good news, I fell on something soft, surprising, and comfortable. Even more bad news, that very soft something was Cecil. You mind getting off me? Right, just let me. Oh. The other good news, I'm straddling his hips. Thanks! Good job, Jake. Good job. Okay. Really bad news. Mr. Corliss was watching with the expectorated kids these days plastered across her face. I'll just take the trophy while you and Cecil untangle yourselves. Cecil and I awkwardly scrambled apart, both red in the faces. Mr. Corliss dusted off the trophy. Sorry about that. Don't worry about it. I know Cecil not so subtly adjusting his pants. I hope he didn't feel that. What was that? Oh, nothing. It was nothing. Maybe you should try falling on you more often. Oh my god, the new drawings she put into this. What are you saying? Miss Corey said, are you boys done? Yeah, sure we are. Sure we are. Miss Corey inhaled deeply as if to gather her remaining patience. The two of us shuffled apart awkwardly as she set the trophy on her desk. It was in the shape of a regal-looking cup with golden swirls and archies flowing off the edge. A name was inscribed at the bottom, written in proud gold lettering. Generia Culinary Arts Mastery Winner, Kelia Bradley. Oh no! Oh god, no! I thought Bradley Lake was done with! Oh no, it's back! Oh, that puts a massive wrench into my theories! Oh no! Oh my god, I hate my life! Cecil eyed the name with a weird look. Bradley. Like the lake? Miss Corey chuckled as she wiped off the trophy fondly. Yes, she grew up in the woods near Bradley Lake, just like you. Her parents were rather dangerous. One life was practically unlivable for her. So the young Celia ran away from home and single-handedly built a small cottage by Bradley Lake. Later on, she changed her surname to Bradley to match her new home. All the while, she continued with her studies while working several jobs. Sound familiar? Did she really win? Miss Corey smiled with sparkle in her eye. She suddenly leapt under the desk and shook her trophy high above her head in victory-drunk haze. Celia did more than win, she wiped the floor with the competition! That's my favorite student for you. Her work made everyone else's look like utter garbage. She destroyed the other contestants and crushed their dreams. They all scrambled home in shameful tears. Wow, that is gruesome. The judges were on their knees bowing to her in reverence and respect. Celia Bradley, my very own student, became a legend. Old folks do like to exaggerate in their stories, don't they? Miss Corey cleared her throat loudly and placed the trophy on her desk. The point is that Cecil shouldn't have to worry about his own personal history or background. You only need to put your best effort and create something you're being proud of. That's what my dear Celia did. Huh. Thanks, Miss Corys. That helped, I think. Cecil picked up Celia's trophy and gazed at it optimistically. That's new. Gazing at something optimistically for Cecil? Whoa. There was a sense of recognition and kinship in his eyes as she stumbled over the golden-crusted Bradley. Is it that ghost we saw? Is that Celia? After filling out the contest form, Cecil and I strolled leisurely through the courtyard. The sun hanging low in the sky while Cecil looked up from paperwork in his hands. Say, Jake, you never actually answered my question. Why are you looking for me in the office early? Did you need something? I couldn't sit the memory of my koala schnick from earlier. My arm hung around Cecil's shoulder amicably as I tried to laugh it off. Can't a guy just hang out with his friends without being questioned? Sure, but you're acting weird and suspicious. I'm always weird and suspicious. Have you gone to my school? Well, a friendly ghost told me that you needed my love and support today. So I quickly raced over like the great friend I am. You should be grateful. Sissel's eyebrow perked up suspiciously, then turned away with a small smile. You're a weird kid, you know that? If you're so free today, why don't you come over to the cafe and have a look at my contest entry? It's almost done, and I could use a few outside opinions. You can even eat some of the leftover chocolate if you... My grip on Sissel was instantly tightened as I pressed my face close to the intense back. Did you just say chocolate? Chocolate! Chocolate! Okay. Yes? Take me. My body is ready. Fine, just let go of me. It only took 15 minutes to walk around the cafe. During the whole walk, Sissel said something. I guess it's still unnerving for him to show his work to people, even if he's trying hard to hide it. So what's your contest entry exactly? You'll see. It's nothing too impressive at the moment, but I have a lot of work to put into it. Our entries have to follow a theme for each round of the contest. Tomorrow's preliminary round is the theme history. I wrinkled my nose and smelled something unsettling. That's a pretty lame theme. Tell me about it. It took me to teach almost a whole week just to come up with an idea for it. The kitchen door suddenly flew open to reveal a tall and jolly man sporting a welcoming grin. Sup, man? How you doing, Herschel? Well, what do you know? Here comes a favorite employee. Here to work on your contest entry, sissy. Wow. Sissel groaned, his pink as he way behind the counter. I'm your only employee, boss. And stop calling me that. Don't matter none, still makes you my fave. Herschel laughed and ruffled Sissel's hair amicably. Well, if you only have one. He suddenly caught sight of me and gave an exaggerated gasp. What's this? Sissy, did you finally bring home a man? Oh my god. He instantly fared up in both of our faces. Oh, we're not... God damn it, boss. Stop embarrassing every friend I bring over. It's my job, gotta make sure you're hanging out with fun folks. Whatever. Jayke, wait here for a bit. Boss and I are gonna get things set up before showing you my little project. Aww, Sissel was excited. Just shut up and help me take the project out of the fridge. God, I had to stifle a laugh as the two of them disappeared through the kitchen doors. It's rather amusing to see someone else giving Sissel so much grief. Those two are quite the pair. While I waited, I pulled out an empty chair and looked at the view of the cafe's interior. The place was humble and small, but the air was warm with the smell of pastries. It's a pretty cozy place to hang out. Makes me wonder why I don't come here more often. My thoughts were interrupted by the sound of front door swinging open. Oh, hey there, Jayke. Did Sissel invite you to see his project too? Yeah, I didn't know you were invited too. Well, of course, Sissel and I have known each other since we were little beans. I'm more than surprised he'd bring you along. I'm more surprised that he'd bring you along. He's usually pretty self-conscious about his work. My chest flared a bit. I guess Sissel was pretty comfortable around me. Really? Huh, okay. Makes me wonder what this project is. Sissel mentioned something about taking it out of the fridge? Jenny suddenly grinned with an evil glint in her eye. You mean you didn't know? Sissel lured you here. Herschel needs to consume the bodies of the young to try and heal his hideous bald spot. He has a bald spot? That is my theory, at least. Why else would he wear a bandana all the time? Anyway, back to the point. Dead bodies? Fridge? Come on, dude. Act scared or at least intrigued. I scoffed and crossed my arms. You're a pretty bad liar. Stop trying to mess with me. Ginny grinned ominously and jabbed her thumb towards the kitchen. You can go check it out yourself if you don't believe me. Challenge accepted. Wow, you agreed that easily? If you were a horror movie, you'd be the first to die. I know I'd be the first to die. First target on my head. Yeah. I perked my chin up defiantly as I marched into the kitchen. But it's not a horror movie, and Sissel's probably just making something delicious and chocolatey for the contest. Jenny shook her head woefully, spoken like a true victim. Wow, Jenny. Just. Whoa! Did they change how that looked? I've seen the back before. I've gone back and done the earlier things with all the Sissel map routes and stuff. I've seen the kitchen before. Is this new? Doesn't look the same. First thing I noticed about entering the kitchen was a loud mechanical grinding noise coming from the walk-in fridge. I wonder what the racket is. It's probably just Herschel sawing his victims into manageable bite-sized pieces. Or maybe it's just Herschel using a blender or something. Oh, you're right! His victims are probably more consumable in liquid form. Ah, damn it, Jenny, try not to freak me out. Hey, I'm just trying to be a responsible citizen and give you a fair warning. Don't be surprised when Herschel suddenly jumps out with the chainsaw. Right, and the cafe suddenly gonna combust into volcanic flames too. Jeez! Oh, that's so loud! This is the only game that freaks me out with that random sound. Oh, I had like a heart attack. Oh, God. If you don't know, my volume is full on maxed. Like, if I didn't put the sounds, like, of the game in the video, you could hear them out of my headphones. That's how loud it is. The walk-in fridge door suddenly flew open. I'm just gonna... I'm just so disappointed right now. My high-pitched scream shook the cafe as I tumbled onto the floor like a crippled infant. I felt my limbs bodily as I scrambled to get away from Herschel and his fucking chainsaw. My heart was ready to leap out my throat. But then I noticed Ginny and Herschel laughing hysterically, exchanging a triumphant high five. Realization slowly sunk in. You two are total dicks. Ginny was wheezing and steadying herself on the table. Oh my god, you should have seen your face. No need to thank us. Seeing you almost shit yourself is its own reward. The fridge door suddenly flew open to reveal an exasperated Sissel. God damn it, you guys. Stop messing with every friend I invite over. Aw, sis, you ain't no fun anymore. Herschel's right. How else are we gonna check if he's boyfriend-worthy material? Fight me! I told you not to mention that! Funny, because you wouldn't shut up about Jayke whenever you came back from school. Sissel grabbed a nearby muffin and shoved it down Herschel's throat. He turned his face as he read the sun. You heard nothing. You got that? Sure. Anyway, I still gotta show you my contest entry. Sissel ran back in the walk-in fridge, face still burning red. Ah, the chainsaw didn't surprise me, it's that surprised me. Ginny was still recovering from a mad laughing fit as me and Herschel messing with Cease has never been more fun. You really need to hang out with us more often, Jayke. You two are gonna be the death of him one of these days. I'm gonna pass. Herschel snored as he wiped his mouth. Aw, ain't nothing to worry about. We're practically the kid's family. It's our job to take a jab at him every now and again. Or every chance we get. Yep, the two of them exchanged another triumphant high five. The three of us looked up at the sound as a milk cart echoed from the fridge. Why is this wet here? Ginny bounded over and elbowed my sides excitedly. Alright, Sissel's about to show off his project. Be as supportive as you can. Herschel cracked his knuckles threateningly. Or else. Shh, here he comes. Okay, I'm very critical when it comes to things, so I'm going to be completely honest from what I see. The creaking of the milk cart grew louder as Sissel finally came out of the fridge. Alright, here's my project. I stared in amazement as the object slowly came into view. Is that... Wow! Ooh, that is good! Huh. Chocolate? Sissel, oh, what? No. Sissel puffed his chest out. Wait, what?
Sissel, yup. Self-voicing disabled.
What? I never knew. Hit V when you play the game.
Self-voicing enabled. Self-voicing disabled.
Yep, a solid white chocolate sculpture. I still have the
It was a
sculpture in
perfect
awe.
replica of the Capitol House. The level of detail was completely breathtaking. Every pillar, every inch of the replica was alive with delicately carved design. Self-voicing disabled.
Alright, I'm not gonna keep that on. It must have taken Sissel days to finish this. Sissel, this is amazing. You think so? But please tell me. I jammed an accusing finger towards Herschel. What the bloody fuck is that chainsaw for? Long story, mate. Culinary arts is complicated. It's not that complicated. Chocolate melts really easily, especially from the friction of sculpting. So we froze a solid block of it in the fridge so it's hard as rock, but because it's hard as rock, we had to use a chainsaw to lob huge chunks of it before I could work on the little details. I can't believe it. Huh? You're a huge chocolate nerd. Hey, that's not really a bad thing. Don't sell yourself short, Sissel. You'll pass the preliminary rounds tomorrow for sure, you big nerd. Maybe. I mean, this whole thing is just made of a pile of leftover white chocolate. Food-wise, it's nothing special. You gotta stop being so humble, dude. It's a real piece of art. I'd hate to break in the mood, but you gotta be careful with this thing tomorrow, Cease. Generia's Culinary Arts Contest is known for its cutthroat participants and aggressive sabotages. We're to keep a close eye on this thing if you plan to pass the preliminary rounds. Right though, now be careful. Oh, and before I forget, Sissel dug through a few drawers and pulled out a large paper bag that shuffled his own weight. Here's a bunch of leftover chocolate, Jayke. It's promised. Thanks for coming all the way. Just look at my art, man. It means a lot to me. I cradled the bag of chocolate in my arms like a newborn child. That's a lot of chocolate. Sissel, I fucking love you. What? 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 Oh, something serious here. Something serious is about to happen. The music changed. The sun was halfway under the horizon by the time we got ready to return to the dorms. Jenny had her left early so no one would know she escaped her house arrest. As Cecil completed a few finishing touches on his sculpture, Herschel pulled me aside for a quiet part of the cafe. Say, Jake, mind if I have a word with you? Sure, what's up? I just wanted to thank you for being such a good mate to Cecil. God knows the kid needs it. It's no problem at all. Being a friend has its perks. Could you do me a favor while you're at it? The boy's had a bad habit of refusing to ask for help until shit hits the fan. If you notice him struggling with anything, let me know. I'm always ready to leave a helping hand. Jenny tries to help whenever she can, but she's not always around. So you mind giving me a heads up in her stead? I chuckled at Herschel's anxious face. Of course. Cecil's pretty lucky to have such a caring boss. Say, sorry if this sounds presumptuous, but aren't you and Cecil related by any chance? You two look kinda similar. Herschel gave an exasperated soft. Why? Is it because we're both rabbits? It's kinda racist, man. Real uncool of you. The two of us jumped as Cecil came out of the kitchen. Yeah, now that they say that, they do look pretty similar. Now, it might just be because they're rabbits, though. But they both have tattoos on the left arm. They both have the earrings.
Self-voicing disabled.
Oh, no. Turn off. Ready to head back? Yeah, let's go. See you later, boss. Herschel's exasperation softened as she cheerfully ruffled Cecil's hair. See you around, you rascal. They look related. With that, the two of us left the cafe and made our way home. Even as we walked down the street, I could feel Herschel's gaze on us. He didn't look away until we turned the corner and went out of sight. Ah, yes. This is the picture everyone wanted me to see. This picture. Because it's so interesting looking. But a lot of people wanted me to look at that. So I finally saw that now. So we're gonna go for at least a 35-minute episode. Clack. Oh no. Oh no, it's a flashback. I have a feeling something bad's gonna happen. Alright, so clack, clack, clack. Clack. I groaned and buried my face into the pillow. It's early. I'm sleeping. Okay, no, we're fine. Unless the dorm is burning down, I don't need to be up right now. Clack, 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 clack. I squeezed my eyes shut and tried to return to the wonderful dream I was having. Something about drowning in a lake of chocolate? That sounds wonderful. Better than waking up. Clack, clack. Squawk! My eyes snapped open as I screamed bloody murder and toppled out of the bed. What's going on? Where's the fire? My sleep-boggled mind stumbled like a drunkard as I squinted about the room. Behind the glass of my window sat a crow. It stared back with black beady eyes before tapping the glass urgently again. I threw a sock at it, squawked and sent me an offended glare. What do you want, you damn chicken owl sleeping? Suddenly the smell of smoke filled my nose and followed by a loud crash from down the hallway. Muffled frustrated sounds swearing quickly followed. I glanced back to the crow staring at me expectantly inside. Fine, I'm getting up, stupid bird. It wasn't until I was halfway through the door that I realized I was talking to the crow the whole time. Talking to a crow the whole time. Yeah, because I'm crazy. I walked into... I'm gonna say, Shiro, the new music choices are phenomenal. I walked into the kitchen just in time to see Cecil kick a frying pan across the room. Son of a... Oh, Jake, sorry, did I wake you? Don't be sorry, I'm sure that frying pan had it coming. I glanced around the kitchen with a raised eyebrow. The place was a mess. Spices and flour littered the floor as a spicy snowstorm had just passed through. The stove was still sizzling with baked remains of whatever poor breakfast Cecil attempted to bring to life. I looked at Cecil curiously. What's this, breakfast wars? Did the omelets finally fight back? No, I was a little clumsy this morning. Cecil brought a knitted into a deep fried as he marched over to Grandma's room. What a vague answer. I gingerly tiptoed through the mess and sat at the table and stared at Cecil, cleaned up. He looked rather tense. His shoulders were painfully stiff and his face was scrunched up, swimming with an unwelcome thoughts. You don't look too good. Are you alright? Cecil's long ears twitched with irritation. Me? Of course I'm okay. Completely okay. Why wouldn't I be okay? You look like you're chewing on a lemon. Come on, Cecil, just talk to me. I think all the pre-performance contest anxiety's getting to your head. Cecil huffed and bitterly brandished his broom at me. I leaned back in my chair with a raised eyebrow. I'm fine. What makes you think otherwise? Well, I walked into the kitchen wearing nothing but boxers. Usually you'd grow red and throw something at me by now. I don't... Cecil blinked and stared, only have seen me for the first time. I was sitting by the chair with my legs spread wide, waggling my eyebrows suggestively. With a yelp, I ducked as Cecil reflectively chucked a stick of butter at my head. You're the worst. You know you like it! I laughed and gave him a patronizing pat on the head. It's good to see you back to normal, dude. Mind telling me what got you so worked up now? It's just... Sissel slouched in the chair next to me as I looked at the exhausted sky. The contest is everything I've worked towards the last few years, you know? I'm just another homeless street kid, but if I manage to win this thing, I have a chance to get into a college and be someone educated. I think you're pretty educated already. But I'm not. I'd never been to a real school before Gennaria. I didn't even know how to read until I got Jay to help tutor me. And the whole cooking and culinary thing, I only sorted good because Herschel was nice enough to hire a half-starved kid at his cafe. If I lose today, I'll be losing more than just the contest. We were silent for several long seconds before they sighed and patted Sissel on the head. I know you're nervous, but you're really letting the performance anxiety get to you. Just take a few deep breaths and relax. Easier said than done, pal. Relax, chill. Hakuna Matata, calm your tits, distress thy breasts. You're not helping. Unclench thy splinter. Sissel snored as he tried to hold back a chuckle. I chuckled along with him. Oh, pride music. There was something about laughing that left us feeling a little lighter. I know you're nervous, but freaking out isn't helping your chances at winning. You gotta keep your head clear, stay focused. Just look at it this way. If you win, that's great. If you don't, we'll figure out something that will help you get back on your feet. It's not the end of the world just yet. So take a deep breath and relax. You'll do fine. Sissel let a deep breath and stared at me. I guess you're right, in your own dumb way. He hopped back onto his feet with a little more energy than before. Alright, enough moping around. Let's clean this place up and make a real breakfast before the contest. Then we can head out to grab my sculpture from the cafe. Sounds like a plan. But before that, Sissel shot me a defended glare as his cheeks flushed with red. Please put on some damn clothes. Are you sure? You look like you were enjoying the view. Just put on some damn clothes. Great. Love this game. Love it. About an hour and a quick breakfast later, Sissel and I were strolling down the street towards Herschel's cafe. It was a quiet walk with comfortable silence hanging between us. Sissel looks a little less tense after our little talk, but he's still wound up tighter than a spring. I hope he's gonna be alright. Sissel suddenly stopped him forward. Why is the cafe closed? It's usually open at this hour. Boss probably slipped through his alarm again, lazy ass. You still go grab your sculpture? Sure, I still got the keys and everything. Follow me. It's gonna be gone. I know it, it's gonna be gone. The cafe was completely dark and empty. I stood behind Sissel and peered through the place nervously. It's gonna be gone. I know. I'm calling it now. It's either we're gonna find someone or it's gonna be gone. One of the two. Because there's no way in hell that this is a coincidence. I feel like something happened. I know something happened, alright? I stood behind Sissel and peered in. It's kind of quiet when nobody's around. And water is wet. I mean, the creepy kind of quiet. Are you just scared because the boss jumped you on a chainsaw? I wasn't scared at all. Let's just grab your sculpture and hurry back to school. Fine. Need me to hold your hand, princess? Yeah, no. It's gonna be gone. It's gonna be gone. I've played enough games to know. Awkward silence, darkened room, and coincidentally no one's there. Something happened. I'm calling it. I'm calling it now. Something happened. Two of us carefully slipped into the kitchen. With nobody else around, it almost feels like we weren't supposed to be here. Come on, Sissel, hurry up and grab what you need. I just want to get out of here. Sissel silently grabbed his sculpture from the fridge and placed it into a box. Something's gonna happen. I never thought you'd be such a chicken. What are you so afraid of this time, chainsaw clowns? You never know. Their quiet, predatory haunts may be approaching as we speak. Sure, definitely. I can almost hear them now. Just shut up and grab your stuff and get out. I don't? I swear, if this is another joke. That music isn't my imagination, is it? I was just joking. I never asked for this. The honking of the trumpet slowly got closer and closer. Sissel and I held together in the corner of the kitchen in silent terror. I never thought death by clowns would be so terrifying. Sissel, how could you do this to me? I didn't plan this. Shit, I think it's almost here. I hate you with a burning passion. Why? Why? Bye. I'm done. I'm done! This game!